What's up, YouTube? Check it out real quick. I'm running late for work. I'll make this quick. It's our first freeze. Check it out. Well, not freeze, frost. Excuse me. It's the first frost, guys. See it and look. You're watching this. This is literally the day after. This is the morning after. This is the morning of the release of the Winterizer video I just made. So I told you it's coming. The temps are coming. Temps are dropping. The freeze. Ooh, I left my little thing out here. Let me go grab that real quick. It's this reflector thing, so they know not to come in my log and cut it. I think at this point of the game, though, they know very well who I am. Alright, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Turf Therapy. So the season is changing, and it's changing quick. Like I said, we got the first frost 2 weeks earlier. I saw it coming. I saw the weather patterns coming, which is why I'm trying to get this last application down this week. But to be honest, guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it during the week. If you're watching this, if I do use this footage, it'll be a clip before me actually getting to the application and me pretty much coming to the conclusion. Now I'm gonna have to execute this application on Monday based off what my schedule looks like right now. It's gonna have to happen Monday. But with that, I'm still getting quite a bit of growth, and I'm going to have to do my mowing. Car driving by and my wife's pulling up. I'm trying to make a video here, but I'm going to have to do my mowing during lunch, because when I get off work at 5 o'clock, 30 minutes later, if I get off work on time, 30 minutes later the sun is gone. I have no time to maneuver or do anything. So what we're gonna do is do some prep work. I'm gonna mow the front right here, all right, because it needs a mow. It's in dire need of a mow. You might be looking at it right saying I don't see it, but I do. It needs a mow. And then the back doesn't really need it because it's super shaded, and the side I've been cutting that a little lower anyway, so not a big deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock down the front, because I gotta do it in portions as much as I can, and then moving forward I'll just try to just chop it up. But that's what I'm dealing with, right? With this weather change, and winter is definitely coming. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're back. I chopped it up real quick like I said I would. Check her out. Not sure what that angle looks like for you. I'm still figuring this out. But yeah, I told you she needed a mow. Alright, welcome back, Turf Therapist. Hey, if you're still around, that would mean that you're getting value out of this. If you're getting value, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and go ahead and share it with your friends so they could become turf therapists just like you. Alright, so moving into it, guys. Alright. So you've seen me mow my lawn already. I'm not gonna make you hang around for that, but as you can see, I'm in need of a cut. So we're gonna chop this down real quick, and then I'm gonna bring you back in, because you're gonna get some bonus footage just for hanging around, right? I'm gonna cover just a little bit more than just my final application. I'm gonna teach you some math real quick, because I kind of sped through that in the last video. So I'm gonna break that down for you so you actually understand that we're gonna do it math the old way. And well, at least I'm gonna show you the work. I'm not actually gonna do it, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna show you the work that I've already staged for you to see how this works when you're doing your application rates versus liquids. And come on, I'm trying to make a video, fire guy. So versus the liquids and the granulars spreading, because the math is different. So don't think that you can apply the granular math to the liquid math, because it's not going to work out like that for you. I'm telling you now, don't do it. It won't work. But it's okay, because I'm going to teach you how to do it here today. So we're going to cover winterization of your equipment as well. I'm going to give you some tips. Like I said in the last video, my footage from the extension office got clipped like I lost some clips from it. It's most definitely probably my error, right? It was user error because it's new equipment to me, but nevertheless I lost those clips. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you those tips because I will be doing them in my own lawn here in the near future. So what's up, guys? So real quick, we're talking about winterizing our equipment. Usually I always put this kind of fuel in my baby girl over here, but a neighbor across the street recently moved out, and when she moved out she gave me her gasoline. So I threw some stabilizer in there and I've been using it. But one thing I've noticed since I've been using it is it's a little dirtier. I can tell. So me personally this year, it's my first year, so please remember that. I am new to this, but my opinion on the matter is, and I've seen other individuals, is I'm gonna use this high, ethanol-free fuel. I'm gonna use this ethanol-free fuel throughout the remainder of the season. I probably have another, maybe 4 mows left, maybe 4 mows if I squeeze it, and that should be enough to finish cycling out what's in the bottom of it right now, and then move from there. So we'll go ahead and pour this off into this other container, and then we'll fill up the lawnmower. I just transfer it to this because pouring out of this daggone metal container that they provide is not ideal. So transfer it over. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. This is expensive stuff, which it is. What? I got 3 liters of it for 20 bucks. Yeah, that's not cheap. But when it's springtime and we're ready to party, and we're ready to just rock and roll and get her done, the last thing you want to do is have to take the lawnmower in to the shop and you're delayed and you end up having to rent one, or worse, borrow one from the neighbor that neglects his lawn or something like that. Guys, check it out. I think I got the sun right finally. But as usual, I told you she needed a mow. She's mowed up now. I'm finishing up the side plot. When the side plot is done, then we'll move on to the math in the spring. So we're gonna do a liquid application and we're gonna do Carbon X. So we'll get liquid and granular. We're gonna do Carbon X on this side plot right here, and then we're gonna do liquid on the front and on the back. All right, stay tuned. Let's knock out some quick math. But this was from last night's video. Let's clean this up real quick. I've already gotten the math pretty much situated here for you because I didn't really want to waste time trying to do it live. And to be honest, I still make mistakes. And since I still make mistakes, I'm going to show you my mistakes, show you I'm not perfect. I had to rearrange the math a few times just to make sure that we were going to capture everything. All right, so let's get straight to it. Okay, so as I already told you, we're doing the green punch and we're doing the Carbon X, right? So the Carbon X is just going to be done in zone 2. My zone 2 is 1,500 square feet, right? Here's my property map right here. I got it all zoned out. So Carbon X, very easy. We already kind of ran through granular. Its analysis is a 2404, right? So with it being a 2404, the 24 stands for N. The O stands for, well, the 0 is P in this case, that's your phosphorus. And then our K is our potassium, right? Also known as potash sometimes. So that is the makeup of Carbon X. So right now we just break it down, right? So let's run into the math real quick. So I got 2404. I'm going to apply it at the rate of 10 pounds per thousand. We're always going to speak in the per thousand. then my zone 2 is 1,500 square feet, right? So 2 pounds times 0.24 equals 0.48 pounds of N. So that's about a half a pound of N. That's perfect. That's right where we wanted to be. So we don't have any phosphorus in here, and that's okay. We got the phosphorus when we did the starter for it. Moving down to potassium for our K though, 2 pounds times 0.04 gives us about 0.08, which is fine, right? That's just a little bit of extra potassium to help it harden off right before we put it to bed, right? And then with the green punch, so now when it comes to doing a liquid, guys, what you got to understand is your liquid has a weight, right? The jug has a net weight of 26.25 pounds, right? 26.25 pounds is the equal weight of 2.5 gallons, but we're gonna work in ounces because that's just how math works, right? I could break that down for you, but I don't think I need to. And if I do, drop it in the comments below, and then I will. Moving on. So, with green punch, its weight being 26.25 pounds, we must know how much each ounce weighs. And the reason why we need to know how much each ounce weighs is because our application rate is in ounces. So we have to break the math all the way down 2 ounces and knowing how much the weight of 1 ounce is to come back up and then level it back up. So let's run it through, okay? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, guys. And if it doesn't, let me know and I'll run through it again. I'll run through this as many times as I need to. So 1801, we got a nitrogen, a phosphorus, and a potassium, okay? Moving forward, then we have 26.25. I already told you that is the weight of 320 ounces, right? So we have a volume of 320 ounces, and then the net weight of 320 ounces, and then the net weight of 26.25 pounds. So you do that out, and that equals 0.082. So do a little division problem, and you get your answers here. So now we have the math. We know how much each ounce weighs by the pound, right? So then we're going to apply at the rate of 32 ounces per thousand. Yeah, guys, that's right. I'm going 32 ounces per thousand. I'm throwing it down, right? And check it out. That seems like a lot. But when we do the math, 32 ounces times 0.082, that's equaling to a simple 2.625 pounds, right? So now we know how many ounces are in, how much this whole application rate, this 32 ounces, we know it weighs 2.625 pounds. Like we knew how much our carbon X weighed. So now we have the weight of the volume that we're about to apply. So we take this number and then we multiply it by what we know the analysis is in the application for the fertilizer. So 2.625 times 0.18 gives us 0.47 pounds of nitrogen. We're at a half a pound again, that's perfect. Again, we're missing the P in this one, don't need it. We had it when we did the starter fert. And then for our K, all right, so we do that quick math, 0.02. We don't need that much, like I said. We just need another little extra dose. Besides, I'm probably gonna juice it a little bit with some humic, right? Because the ground's not frozen, so we're gonna get some humic in there. I'm also, guys, I'm thinking I'm gonna juice it up with some of this good stuff right here. My idea is I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna go 4 ounces per thousand with this stuff. The application rate, I believe, is 8 ounces per thousand. I'm gonna go 4 ounces. I'm gonna spike it with 4 ounces per thousand. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze a little bit more of that luscious green that we look for in my first and my second zone back there in the back. So after I knock that out, right, I don't think there's anything else worth, oh yeah, there's definitely something else worth. And then we're definitely going to get down some RGS. Might as well, the ground isn't frozen. So I'm going to do the 1801, guys. I'm going to spike that with the humic 12, the green effect, and the green punch. That's what the front and the back are getting. They're getting the glory treatment. The side plot, it's just going to get carbon X, and that's a homogeneous prill, and it's packed with everything you need in it, which is why I love it, right? So I can divide this task. It'd be too much freaking work to do both, right? I don't want to do both. I don't want to drag the hose all over the place. Plus it's cold. It doesn't even really feel like I'm supposed to be outside right now, guys. But nevertheless, we're going to get this last app down. Let's check out some spray footage. How about that? let's do a little spray and pray. Haven't done that before, and a little bit of spreading action, yeah? Let's hang around for that. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. Stay tuned, because we'll wrap this full circle and give you another tip before we go when it comes to preparing for the winter. The geese are flocking. All right, guys, so before it gets too dark, let's go ahead and wrap this up, right? I still owe you a few more winter tips, right? Check this out. Man, it's really nice when you have really good neighbors, right? The guy across the street that I told you I helped him out with his lawn. Look, he just hooked me up with this, guys. Yep. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this to clean up the mower when we do our final mow of the year. I know, right? I'm not looking forward to it either. But when we do our final mow of the year, I'll teach you some winterizing tips of cleaning up your deck so you don't have to worry about that next year. The sun is going down. We had a very, very good day. We threw down. It went very well. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm almost done with my first season of lawn care, so that's an accomplishment on its own, isn't it, right, guys? All right, so last thing I want to talk about, check this out. Yeah, the water hose, right? You're not going to get any footage of the back because I just don't have enough time. I gotta finish spraying up here and get it done because the sun's about to be gone in about 20 minutes. So with your water hose, every night, what I'm doing now, well, after I get done with this is the first time I've used the water hose since it's been storming, but I'm gonna go ahead and undo this, right? Because I don't want to risk it freezing. We hit 25 degrees last night. Last thing I need is a bill for letting the pipes burp. We're not doing that. So make sure you drain your hoses out too when you're done with them for the season, which I will be done with mine for the season pretty much tonight. I can't think of another reason why I would need to pull them back out. Mother Nature is pretty much taking over from here, so that works out pretty well for me. I don't have to water, although, you know, I gotta watch the grass go to sleep. So don't forget, eat, mow, sleep, repeat. I'll see you next time for your weekly dose of therapy with Rob.